Look, we all know Pokemon is one of the GOATed gaming franchises of all time at this moment in time. However, that does not make Pokemon a perfect game, especially with Scarlet and Violet drop that. We ain't gonna talk about Scarlet and Violet right now, but truthfully, there was some great games in Pokemon history, and there were some peak games in Pokemon history, but I'm telling you, bro, if Pokemon made one slight, well, really major, but one adjustment to their game, you could at least argue one of those editions of the many Pokemon games that came out would genuinely be the GOAT, or at least one of the three GOATs type stuff. Like, and I'm telling you, it sounds ridiculous to some of you gamers, but hear me out. If Pokemon had voice acting, bro. Now, I know that seems so minuscule to some of you. You're not gamers for real. Let's really backtrack. Let's take like a Fire Red or a Platinum or a Heart Gold. And I'm not even saying those are the top three. Those are just like hella nostalgic ones, for example. Hell, even the Black and White 2. Just hearing N talk alone would be crazy, right? But no. Let's take a step back. Let's imagine, right? You dealing with Gary smug ass, Misty smug ass, Brock talking crazy to you, or you in Emerald and you go on top of the little lava mountain jump and then Maxie is evilly laughing and he's about to fucking steal the orb and next thing you know a Groudon appears. Imagine if you could hear that, bro. But hold on, bump that. This is what really nailed it home for me, and I tweeted about this. Imagine the game just regulates talking, right? And that sounds cool. At some point, you'd get used to it, Sage. And then you're playing the entire game of Pokemon Heart Gold. The entire game. Everybody's talking to you, and they're hinting at a guy named Red that changed everything when he was in his prime, that saved the world when he was in his prime. And you climb that damn mountain, and you meet that motherfucker, and he don't say a word to you. And it's just hands. Now tell me that doesn't change everything. Like, seeing the dots is one thing, but hearing that nigga, like looking at that motherfucker not say shit is crazy. Or we could even go back to Platinum, for example. Imagine hearing Cyrus's speech in person. Cyrus is another crazy character. Or imagine Cynthia. Imagine, you know how Cynthia's theme sends a shiver down your spine? Imagine if she's talking to you all calm, cool, and collected, knowing that Spiritomb and that Garchomp about to cook you. Bro, it's so many characters that are like already peaked that you could take to another level if we just had a voice to them. There's so many stories in Pokemon that we would care about if they had a voice to them. People are playing Pokemon back just spamming the space bar on the emulators or whatever, bro. But I'm telling you, if Pokemon had voice acting, there's no way we're going through their entire catalog, all of their stories, all of their game modes, hell, even just the battles itself, and saying there's not one of them that you'd say, okay, I ain't gonna lie, that might be the greatest game ever. I'm just saying, bro, and maybe I'm a pokey sucker or something like that, but I think that one change would have really fucked it all up.